Welcome to Stripped Simple. I'm your host, Olivia. Let's talk about self-care and simple beauty. What you put on your skin is really important. I'm going to give you some ingredients, and what you do with them is up to you to decide. Mix and match as you desire. You are your own alchemist. Simple care, simple ingredients, simple beauty. Welcome to episode 1, lavender. So what is lavender? I talk about things from the context of there's a lot of aromatherapy and essential oils that I use in my beauty routine and skin products that I make. And lavender, if I could classify it, is one of the top essential oils that if you ever use, you should buy that one. So what is lavender? It is a tall, spiky plant with leaves that are lavender to purple on the top. Where do you get lavender from? You can get it from France, the United Kingdom, Bulgaria, Hungary, Croatia, China, Russia, Tasmania, and it can be grown fairly easy in the sun. You can grow it in your backyard. There are a lot of lavender farms around the world. I live in Toronto. There are a lot of them here as well. People put them in sachets. They add them underneath their pillows. But let's get into the meat and bones of it. What can you use lavender for? So I'm going to talk about the physical and therapeutical uses, and I'm also going to talk about the emotional uses, because I think both of these are very important aspects. So lavender can be used for physical pain. It can be used for sore muscles, for clearing up the skin. So for those of you with acne-prone skin, lavender is great for drying out that acne and healing it. Can be used as a bug repellent, which is great because if you like going camping and you are a mosquito attraction like I am, lavender is super useful. You can use it to heal small wounds. You can use it for eczema. You can use it if you have a lot of fatigue or insomnia to get to sleep. Lavender is also great for headaches, for period cramps, for balancing hormones, for relaxing, and a ton of other things. Emotionally, lavender is very comforting and soothing, and it's very good for relaxing and clearing the mind. You can use it to relieve mental exhaustion, anxiety, and stress. And because of this, there are a lot of things that you can make with it, like a linen spray, for example. So there are a lot of people that spray it on their pillows before they go to sleep at night to help them sleep. They can spray it in the air as a room spray. And it's very, very simple to make. Like if you have some distilled water, some rubbing alcohol, or even a little bit of vodka, you put some essential oils in there, you mix it, and you spray it around your room, you have a linen spray right there. And it's really good. Depends on the type of lavender you use, of course, because different lavenders do have different scents. So like a French lavender is more earthy and floral, because I know that a lot of people think of their grandmothers or old lady smell when they think of lavender, but there really are different types. Some are more powdery, some are more earthy, some are sweeter, some are very floral. I think a French lavender is kind of in the middle of all of that, where it's earthy, it's floral, it's slightly sweet, but it's got a bit of a punch to it. And Spanish lavender, for example, is just like a lot more punch. You don't really get that earthiness or that sweetness as much. So they do have different scents depending on the lavender you use. So when you are mixing that with your alcohol, whether that's rubbing alcohol, whether that's vodka, I would suggest alcohol that's a lot more scentless if you're going to do that. Then you can just put that in, you spray it, and you have a great room spray. You can also make bug sprays. You can make body butters. And a lot of people make tea with it. They bake with it. Shortbread. I love shortbread. Probably could stand to love it a little bit less. So how was it discovered? I actually had a lot of fun doing research into this. So, take it with a grain of salt, because I'm not, an archaeologist. I'm not a historian or anything like that. But from what I discovered, it was used in the mummification process, which is actually really cool. So in ancient Egypt, it was used to mummify pharaohs. And when I was younger, I was in grade 5, we mummified a chicken. We named it Sir Lulu. And we mummified it with garlic, with lavender, with a bunch of herbs and spices. And Sir Lulu is still there, and it is significantly longer than when Sir Lulu was made. So it was used in the mummification process, and in ancient Rome, people use it in bathing and washing. It actually, lavender, the word means to wash in Latin. And when thieves were robbing plague victims in the Middle Ages, lavender was actually one of the ingredients in thieves' oil. So like along with rosemary, garlic, you know when you see those thief oil blends that are supposed to be really good for your immune system and everything? Yeah, that was discovered when robbing dead bodies. So why do people use it? People used lavender a lot back then to make perfumes, and they still do now actually. And a weird fact about lavender, there are hundreds of types of lavender, so there's a lot more than you think, and it actually comes in all colors, including white, yellow, and pink. So even though it's named lavender, it's not actually all lavender.